guys, it's Shane Spiel. In one of my earliest YouTube lessons, I talked about the stubby slide secret. I want to get back into that again. I want to revisit some of the old videos, update them, and really explain why I do what I do for playing blues cigar box guitar. Now, this is a stubby slide. I sell this. This is called the Bone Digger. I sell it at stubbyslide.com. In concert, I also use a 3/4 inch socket, and I use all different types of these short slides. Here's the key about them. This slide fits on my finger, on the top of my finger. A lot of times when you see slides this short, they sell them to fit down here on your finger so that you can play a regular guitar and fret it and then slide. No, what we want is this slide to sit on the top half of your finger, basically the first two knuckles, the fingernail and the second knuckle right there, and you want this bottom part of your finger to be open. The reason why is that way your finger can now bend down, and this part of the stubby slide can now be this fretting, like a fretting part of your finger. I'm going to move this tuner out of the way here. And this is the key. This is the key to so much of what I do. When you're playing a 3-string cigar box guitar, or when I use partial chords, like if I'm doing the Elmore James riff. What I'm doing is I'm only playing the 2 high strings, and I'm letting the low string ring out. So this stubby slide, I'm able to bend my finger and give you a close-up, bend my finger and pull it up and only touch these 2 strings while letting this one go. If you have a regular slide, you've got the whole finger and you've got to kind of figure out how to hold it. With a stubby slide, it becomes an extension of your finger, and that's the idea of it. I like to play, like, there's a Muddy Waters riff that goes... And basically, this slide is playing single notes. And it's playing like, it's only hitting the middle string at the 7th fret here and letting the high string ring out. So that's the whole idea of the stubby slide. It's basically a hard extension of your fingertip, so that you can touch your fingertip on any string you want, wherever you want, without your hand being saddled with a long slide that forces you to have to, move here or there. A lot of people say, well, why don't you just finger pick, like Dwayne Allman did, where if he finger picked, you can play one note at a time because you're picking with this hand. Well, for me, there's times where I want a string slid on the middle string, and I want the other strings to ring out. You can't do that with finger picking. You got to do that with a stubby slide. Now, you can do it stubby slide and finger picking, but what I'm saying is I like to have certain strings slid and certain strings ringing out. It makes a 3-string cigar box guitar sound like it has even more strings. It basically tricks the ear into thinking you have an instrument that is more lush, more sophisticated than it already is. So that's why I use a stubby slide, and that's how I use a stubby slide. If you don't have one, try a 3/4 inch socket from your socket set, but make sure it doesn't have that big groove on there. A lot of the newer sockets have a big groove and it kind of gets stuck in there. But if you want a good professional one, go to stubbyslide.com, stubbyslide.com, stubbyslide.com. So that's why I use it. That's how I use it. I mean, it just allows me to do so much with it. So there's the Stubby Slide secret updated for you. Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe to my videos. Check me out at shanespiel.com. And yeah, check out stubbyslide.com. Talk to you soon. Thanks. Bye.